Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Let's play a run. Covenant 25, random, win streak 0. We did lose the last run because I don't like Hellhorned, and Umbra as a secondary is a little weak. Good spells, morsels are good when you need them. Like one lifesteal morsel on a good tank on Awoken is fantastic. What would I love to see? It's been a while since we've done Wormkin. It's been a while since we have done the alt melting champion, Little Fade. Let's random and see what we get. La la. It is alt Awoken, alt Umbra. So we get Plinks as well as the root seeds on Wildenton. Wildenton is just such a nice character. He's so fun. Buff, debuff, Seraph is annoying with Sap and Spikes. These are both garbage cards for the fight. That being said, Wildenton doesn't really put debuffs on enemies that we care about, and we're not the primary Awoken, which this boss would counter. It would counter the spikes, it would counter the regen. This is actually pretty good in making of morsels for a morsel miner for 1 energy. That's a lot better than, you know, 1 shade splitter. So this is actually not bad. And the Umbra cards, the Plinks are good at doing damage. I like them, not that bad. We're not gonna take the gold though. Regen restores more per stack. Pyre gets 40 health. Because we have 2 regens, I actually think I'll go regen restores more. Late game, I mean, when we get to Seraph, this is not gonna be worth that much, but it's still gonna be worth quite a bit. It's 10 health per sap when you play it. The Pyre health is good, but Wildenton is so strong. I think if we just keep him alive, we can take all the challenges, especially if we get sweep quick. It's the best damn Wildenton ever, and you're essentially guaranteed to get at least one of those immediately. So do we want quick or sweep? I think you want sweep, and then quick later. It's just so powerful. In theory, we can get the book that applies quick at the very worst, but at the very best, we can get money here if we need it. At the very best, this is just a good way of killing all the backline enemies, and we have a ton of healing, and this should be a pretty easy fight for us. These guys don't do that much damage, so they're the perfect sweep target, and we got Plinks for dealing with these guys. This is like the perfect start here. And the top floor is gonna suck, but if we draw 1 Plink, we're set. We drew 2, we're even setter. So we play you, we play you, we play you. We might as well play down here. We can actually keep both morsels alive, which is kind of funny. Link. Making of a morsel. I mean, you might as well just make Wildenton as strong as possible. He's a surprisingly good 3rd floor unit and 1st floor unit. 1st floor to keep everything down there, 3rd floor to keep everything up here, and then nothing can get through him. He's a surprising good dude. Now, Train Steward will live. Morsel, we just want to eat the morsel. Root seeds, I think we just want to eat the root seeds. And then as soon as we draw the regen, Wildenton's going to be impossible to kill. Now, we haven't drawn them yet, which is kind of annoying, but we will draw them soon. It doesn't matter which one you plink, but I do want the morsels, and we have a ton of energy. No spikes, which is totally fair. I'm planning, by the way, on having to kill the boss on the 3rd floor. Okay, no one's going anywhere. There's some bosses, or not bosses, but some champions in this game that are just way better than other champions. This is one of those champions. Really? This champion is so damn good. He can go toe-to-toe with bosses, no problem. He's very loud though. Conk conk! It's like the sound of metal clanking together whenever he attacks something. Glimmer, Vine Grasp, Steel Enhancer. The Plinks are actually pretty good for sweeping, and if we get quick, we don't need a Glimmer. Glimmer is good for AoE. If you can give it piercing, it's nice. But if we get quick sweep Wildenton, get another sweeper behind him, get a multi-strike Animus, I don't think we need a Glimmer. We have heals as well. Vine Grasp for targeted healing, or targeted damage I should say, is nice. Steel Enhancer is very good for units, for multi-strikes, for your tanks. It's not that good on its own, especially when we have Root Seeds in the deck, but this one's free, I guess? Glimmer is a heal and we can kill enemies. I think you just go Steel Enhancer, I really do. I don't think those are particularly good targets though. I do also like Gem Trove for more morsels, but do we really need this many morsels? We already have kind of too many, but I think Gem Trove is still pretty good. I'm very wary about this run right now because for Wildenton, you kind of want to have as many units on his floor. That means we're not going to have a lot of gorging opportunities, but if we get one floor of like a Overgorger or a... I don't really want to use a Shadow Eater. What is it? Overeater? Whatever his name is. If we get a robot, you know, we can put him on the floor and give him all the morsels, so I think we're okay to take it. We'll need to upgrade it, but we'll upgrade it later. I actually would like an Awoken unit. We're looking for specific units, of course. Morsel Maid would be great. Shadow Siege is unplayable. A good Umbra tank could be nice. Umbra unit, Awoken unit, Hellvent Duplication. Duplication seems very good here. I think we can defeat Daedalus without unit upgrades. So I'm very tempted to go for Awoken unit and then upgrade spells to at least make Gem Trove cheaper. Steel Enhancer Holdover could be okay, but Gem Trove being cheaper would be nice. We have no units, so if we go here, we would just be upgrading an Umbra unit. I think I'd rather upgrade spells. So let's see what we have. Permafrost is not what we're looking for. These are. These absolutely are what we are looking for. Thorned Hollow is great. Animus of Will is great. On summon, gain 60 max health. Rejuvenate, gain spikes 3. I don't think we need another tank, honestly. I think it's a great unit. It's a great, you know, meld target if we want it. I think a normal Animus is probably good enough. Because we just want big, heavy-hitting units. Now, I hate the minus 15 multi-strike 1 off of the Animus of Will's melding, but if we get another Thorn Hollow or a big unit, like a not Demon Fiend, but a Shadow Siege or something, we can maybe put that inside of the Animus. Multi-strike is just so important to have, I think. We'll take it. I think Permafrost is kind of useless. Magic Power and Consume. Let's upgrade those Plinks. -1, upgrade the Gem Trove. Remove Consume. I don't think we need this much regen, especially when we have to shuffle to get it. I think I'd rather just continue to upgrade the Plinks. Gem Trove is now 2, which is way easier to play. And we could always get the Divine Boons, but I'd much rather... Yeah, there's 5 temples in the future. I'd much rather meld spells of some sort. Spikes 3 is no problem. It's a small problem because of our champion, but it's not that big of a problem because of the Plinks. And we're just gonna start on the floor 3 again. And Lifesteal is actually insanely good here, so we're just gonna go Wildenton, Lifesteal. I'm gonna try to build an Animus on floor 2, but if the Animus doesn't come into play at all, I think we'll still be okay. It's a little risky, but I think it's still gonna be okay. I gave you the Ember Drain, I think. Maybe not, I don't know. You have Lifesteal, so we want to plink down here. And I gotta be honest, I think we just put 10 regen on you. Because the regen does do double healing, and the sweeper that we're gonna be fighting soon, they're not gonna get through you. This boss, sweet boss. So can I make you fight the Animus? Nope. All right, well then we just buff you. Sorry, Animus. But But you're dead, which was expected. You do have sweep, so no morsel would actually live. The best we can do is basically just train steward. You might as well put him in the, actually putting him in the back would have been better. Oh, now we kill his friends, okay. Anyways, we knew that we would be able to handle this with our champ. And basically, we're just relying entirely on our champion. Sharpen, +4 and spikes 4. Sap, consume, regen. I think another regen is pretty good with our better regen. Making of a morsel, packed morsel, prismal dust. I guess we'll take the packed morsel. We're going very heavy on a morsel build here, which is kind of weird. I think we do want a unit. Third card, draw 1, consume has a chance to be discarded. I mean, that's actually really good with packed morsels, our good plinks, the wildwood saps, but drawing an extra card when we have a ton of energy, assuming we, you know, get morsels. When we play morsels, we'll draw a card. It's tempting. It's only one draw, but if we take energy, this is basically a free draw. So I think you do go Winged Steel here. -2 intrinsic. This doesn't really help us at all with anything. -2 doesn't really help us at all with anything. We've already upgraded. We already put 2 upgrades on Gem Trove. Infusion. Let's take a look at our unit. +10/+10 damage shield or +5 and resolve +6/+6. I gotta admit, a morsel maker melded into an animus, getting +6/+6 every turn on a multi-strike unit that could eventually be quick, that's actually pretty good. I'm willing to meld it even right now. Because what this means is that we don't have to actually play morsels for her, but if we play morsels for her, she's getting stronger anyways. It's not a great opportunity. I'd rather have raw stats, but this is actually still pretty good. Rage and armor, sap and frostbite, trigger feeding ×2. Yeah, we'll take Umbra. We don't have to take anything, but I much prefer that over anything else. And I gotta be honest with you, I actually kind of do like this. Trigger feeding +2x. It's 15 pack shards, but it's real good. I think it's actually worth doing. I don't think we need it to be intrinsic. I actually would like that to no longer be consumed now, but getting free, that sucks. Getting free morsels and free morsel eatings, I'm a big fan of that. Now, if I put you down here, you're gonna die. Let's not do that. So we're gonna start, I guess, on floor 3, except I do want Wildenton to get stronger turn after turn, so we'll probably put the Animus on a floor of her own, and the Wildenton will be on the top, just to keep everything from making it up. We'll put the Animus on the middle, give the Animus the regen, I guess, because these guys are gonna be moving up. I could put Wildenton at the bottom, a Train Steward in the front. Well, he'll still die, he'll still die. Because they're actually doing 40 damage. 10-10, 10-10, yeah. Although we will draw a card. I'd like to give you 2 morsels per turn if possible. So we're gonna do it like this. I really wish I could play that Gem Trove. I really wish we could play that Gem Trove. But that's fine. Okay, you're taking 20 damage now. You suck. Oh, you're +6 because you're regenning. Makes sense. You're losing 20. The Plink could hit you. I'd rather get a more guaranteed morsel payout, though, because I can just put a Train Steward in front to block. 1 unit's making it up. Let's go for them. I got a little bit lucky on that one. I think we put a Train Steward down to die, and you can gorge. Ooh, we could gorge 4 times. I think I'm gonna gorge 4 times on the health morsel and get you 38 HP. Turns remaining 4. I don't think we're gonna get this back. I think we should just play it now. Our deck is too thick to shuffle reliably. And I like the end result here, which is that you're living, even though this guy is exploding twice. And I gotta be honest with you, buffing Wildenton's nice, but I think Wildenton is just to take out the trash. I really want her to be strong. I'm tempted to put a train steward up here, but I think if I do that, I'll end up regretting the energy loss. Because the Animus is already a 28 times 3. Still healing, still regenning. Let's split the regen just so that we can sustain the top floor. That's pretty good. +6 attack. Let's give it to you. Damage shield. Let's give it to you. This isn't normally how I build Animus runs, or rather Awoken runs, but it's kind of working. I'm hoping though that eventually we can get like a Descend card. Maybe we want to go capacity to play more morsels. I don't know yet. Oh, you hasted. Okay, well that's annoying. You're still dead and we're still fine. It's just annoying. That's very lucky. 14 damage is not that bad. You get +6/+6. I mean, you're already doing 100 damage. How can I complain about this? Do you need lifesteal? Do you need lifesteal? You need the lifesteal more. Let's give you raw stats. You can take... You have regen, let's just give you raw stats as well, as opposed to the damage shield. And then one morsel can live down here. We actually do want the Animus to get the Root Siege. I mean, she's gonna take out the boss in 3 turns. There's no problem with that. Gaining 12 HP per turn, that's amazing. These guys are all just stuck, basically. They're not doing a damn thing. The +2 is kind of, it pales in comparison to the +6 every turn. 6/6. I mean, it's a 70, this started as a 3x3 with 3 HP. And now it's a 72 times 3, 102. This Animus is actually scaling very nicely. I mean, you're killing the boss in 3 turns? This is, I mean, that was beautiful. What can I say? Blazing bolts forever consumed Kindle. Okay, I know what I want here. I want Kindle. I want Shroud Spike. I want them both frozen. I want to draw them on the same turn, and then I want to go insane with the energy gain and like eat a morsel 100 times. I mean, it's really good. I really wish we could put this on the Animus, admittedly, but like, that's really good. I think you gotta go Steel Singer just because it's your ultimate, it's your ult unit. It's fantastic. And then hopefully we can put something inside of you. But inside of you. Now I know I was saying energy is the way to go, but we have a capacity problem. Capacity might be better right now. Because right now we only have room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 morsels. I think that's okay. I think we do go energy. I think that's what we want. And now this is particularly interesting. Do you go here to get a unit and duplicate and then do some melding, or do you try to upgrade? You could upgrade next and then get a concealed caverns. That's pretty good. You get a relic too if you want it. You could get a free relic and card removal, but concealed caverns and then an upgrade after trying to get another awoken unit, something you can put inside of the Steel Singer. You could put a Steel Singer in a Steel Singer, but then at 5 capacity, where the hell are you gonna play this unit? You play them on their own floor? It's the only thing you can do. I still think I would rather try to go for the extra unit just to see what we get out of it. It's the only opportunity, and then we can just duplicate our best card, which could be, it could be Kindle, you know, it could be Shroud Spike, could be Sap to keep, you know, the Steel Singer regenning and getting +1 attack permanently. Our deck's gonna be mighty thick, but I do think you go this way, and we build up a lot of gold for the shop too. Sweep or sweep summon stings. I think we just want more sweep stats. We want quick, but we haven't gotten it yet. Intrinsic +30 magic power. Magic power is not what we want. I don't think we need anything to be intrinsic. If I can make Shroud Spike and Kindle and Pact Morsels intrinsic, then maybe there's a play there. Engage Pact, what do we get? This is kind of what I was hoping for, actually. -15 sucks, but it's an innate stack of multi-strike on a unit who might be quick if we can descend them onto the same floor as a champion, or we can take capacity and then play them on the same floor. Oh, no, we can't. 3, 4. -15 sucks, but eventually we'll outscale that -15 when we start rejuvenating. So we could put the Animus, of Speed on, put Quick onto a Steel Singer. I actually think that the multi-strike is better. Long-term scaling. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get another Animus. No, you don't wanna, what do we wanna dupe? Another Morsel Maker Animus is actually pretty fun. But I definitely think we want to infuse the multi-strike into the Steel Singer. The damage is gonna suck for a long time, but the multi-strike is gonna more than make up for it. We have a lot of pack shards. We gotta be careful. The last time we lost on Feld, we had like 180 pack shards. Let's not go that high. But I think we do wanna get another Animus of Will. They're just a very strong unit, it seems. Then again, is one good enough? Probably. Maybe we'd rather duplicate the Kindle or duplicate even the Shroud Spikes so we can get more gorging happening. We don't want to duplicate a Steel Singer, we want to duplicate this later. 3/3 getting 6/6 every turn. Next floor we're gonna upgrade super heavily. I think you do. I think you just get another Animus because of the fact that it's multi-strike, and if you are lucky enough to get quick, you're gonna be fine. Shroud Spike IMO, says Pantha. I'm not really going into the morsels though. The morsel is a fun play. But do we really need this many morsel action? It is nice for force feeding. You can just put a morsel down and immediately gorge it. But if we can get 2 Animuses out behind tanks, they will scale automatically. Because what I'm thinking is if we go capacity on the next upgrade, Animus of Will behind the champion, that's 5 capacity, that's room for 1 morsel, and then an Animus behind the Steel Singer, that's 6 capacity, there's room for 0 morsels. The morsels are very good if they get eaten though, because you can get like lifesteal and whatnot, and then you can heal insanely. We don't have access to quick. Let me look at what's coming up. So we're probably gonna go left for the unit upgrades. Then we're probably gonna go left for spell upgrades. And then we're probably going to go right for another unit upgrade and another unstable vortex. And then at the end, I guess we could always dupe an Animus. I'd rather dupe the Steel Singer, though. Only room for one morsel, you'd want to eat it immediately. Well, that's what I'm thinking for the late game. Right now, I'm thinking there's going to be room for 3 morsels until we get a capacity upgrade, which makes me still think that the Animus is good just for getting through the next combat. It's slow scaling, so is this. I'm taking the Animus. I'm sticking with my gut on this one. My gut tells me that we want auto-scaling units because we can just put them down and then leave them. I think it's gonna suck a little bit. I don't think it's gonna be that bad though. Spell Shield 2. I think we can take this. We'll put our champion on the bottom and just try to tank our way to victory. Because I want these guys to die as soon as possible. We have a sweep for that. So I mean, essentially, this is my strategy. Wildington, and then you can Animus behind. It's going to start scaling every turn, and Wildington can absorb the healing when possible. You can go here, because there's less capacity. You get the heal. You get the buff. Then we got Steel Singer because we knew that was going to happen. I think in this situation, we probably want to put a morsel down first just to eat the Ember Drain. We do want the regens on the Steel Singer when possible. We did get a Shroud Spike too. No one's gonna make it up here. I don't think we give you lifesteal. And we can't give you any morsels because there's no capacity, admittedly. I mean, this is a weird one, but we can draw one. Okay, that's good. I want you to start scaling. And then I think I just give you 10 lifesteal. And now what's weird is that I would actually like these units to make it through now. And you know what? Honestly, if they make it through, I'm okay with that. I really am. Maybe that's actually ideal. Enemies make it through the bottom floor, they get to the top floor, and then we just start scaling permanently during Relentless or something. I mean, we're already at an 84 unit. Get out of my deck. Okay, everything down here is dying. I guess I'm gonna get my wish, except they are gonna make it to the top floor in all likelihood at this point, so that's a little scary. Need more heals, I'm realizing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think Gem Trove is fine. And then we give you a blocker. Okay, you're living. This might not be going exactly as planned. No, you think? See if we can make you live. Pyre's not gonna like this one. It's really the pack shards which are doing it. Why'd you have Ember Drain? Oh, you Ember Drained me! What? Yeah, pack shard, the Pyre's gonna take a nasty hit. As in, I wonder if we're gonna live. I hope we're gonna live. I do. Maybe I should have purged that card. I think we might just be dead right here. You do 13 damage? I think we're dead, 100%. Okay, you know, it didn't work. We needed quick. I mean, that's all I can say. We went way heavy on the pack shards. We just needed more quick. We needed quick to kill the units, especially the 30 damage units in the back. So we probably should have upgraded our units. We hadn't upgraded any units at that point, and I think that's a sticking point for me. I'm actually gonna, hold on, let me go back. I wanna do the same run. Abandon run. A new run. We're gonna go Wildenton. I wish I could do the same seed. I wanna change my choices. Yeah, alt. So we definitely should have upgraded units, I think. We needed quick. And we could have, we could have put quick on the Steel Singer, but that wasn't good enough. Anyways, we're on Sap Seraph this time. Razor Sharp, Prismal Dust, Focus Growth. Way less focus on morsels, which I think is probably for the best. Units are cheaper or extra unit with the champion. You could probably get the seed from the run history. You know what? That's actually a very good point. Abandon run. Run history. I think I can just copy seed, right? Generate challenge. Is that how you do it? Clone challenge, start run. Start run? I've already attempted this challenge, so you won't be able to submit your score. I don't care. Is this how you do it? Graphics platinum firms? Or can you enter this, hold on, can you enter this in, like, when you start a run? Like, standard run, start run. Is there an option for seed? Mutators. No, rank. I guess you got to do it from the challenge list then. Challenges. Oh crap. Run history. Generate challenge. Yes. It's a new one. Okay, start run. Yes. Okay, let's just do it again. I want to learn from my mistakes. I want to see what we can change. So we want to take regen and we want to take the Sweep Wildenton. And I really like that Animus we created. I didn't hit the... Hold on. This. Turn this on, this. Okay, there we go. All right, and if I remember correctly, this was our opening move. Get that Wildenton out there, get some morsels out there. Weaken some units, see if we can keep a morsel alive, which we can by doing this. All right, this all rings a bell to me. You're all good. We want the train steward in the front still. And this, again, the sweep is gonna deal with the enemy minions very easily. I would actually like to make sure we plink both of these guys if possible. And we're planning for Wildenton to have to deal with the boss. Especially with the saps, that's not gonna be a problem. On the bright side, I know I want to get that Animus again. I think we messed up with the Steel Singer though. I think we messed up by not putting all of our regen on the Wildenton. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have just like Alt F4 the run and just like tried it again, but whatever, lessons learned. This is all just for, you know, practice anyways. Even if this one doesn't count for a victory, I want to see if we can engineer a difference there and try to figure out what works better on a run. I still like the Steel Enhancer, I still like the Gem Trove. I still like the Gem Trove, I should say. I still like upgrading units, I still want that Animus. Upgrade the Plinks. Gem Trove needs to be cheaper. This all I agree with. Like, I don't think any of this was a problem. But then I'm realizing now we went from basically 0 pack shards to like 80. We can't have that many pack shards. We need to have simpler units to kill. If we have... Oh, I gave you the Ember Drain again. If we have those difficult units to kill, we're gonna be in for a bad time. Now, I think they actually did take a little bit of a different path here. I'm okay with it, though. Damage shield +6, we're just gonna give it all to you, buddy. Where's my sweeper at? Where's my sweeper at? They both hit you. Well, that's the exact same thing that happened last time too, so I guess that is something that does not get changed. I don't know what the seed actually, right, we have to put a train steward down. I don't know what the seed actually controls. I've done a reseeded run in Spire runs from the beginning, and even card draw and randomness of what the card's target is seeded. I think we want another regen. I think we want a packed morsels. I think we're a little bit too heavy in morsels, but I do like it. Although maybe that was a big problem, because we do have 2 making of a morsels and a gem trove and plinks. Maybe we'd be better off with a prismal dust. Something that allows us to apply damage shield when we might need it to keep a unit alive. Because it is a pretty good defensive card. It's not that good for multi-strike enemies, but it is good when you're getting set up. Again, we have morsel generation, but we have no Umbra units. Yeah, let's go for Prismal Dust here. If we already have this many morsels, let's not overdo it. And I really like the Morsel Maker. I think that was not a problem at all. And I still think Winged Steel is very good. Again, we're kind of just going in exactly the same path as we did previously. Sack the Morsel Maker, put it in the Animus. You got a sweet unit. It's a very weird run because we're doing it again. I stand by this as well. That's a pretty good amount of gorging, and we're at 40 pack shards. So this is where it really kind of, well, after this is when it went bad, because after this is when we hit that 80 pack shard limit, and then we were just getting owned. We gotta do it like this. Split it. Okay, 5-5, 3-3-100. You're gonna start scaling, so I don't really care if you guys make it up and I can put a tank in front of you. Let's get guaranteed morsels and just buff the crap out of this Animus. And you know what? I mean, this is kind of exactly the same thing we had last time. I will gorge 6 times on the health morsel. Keep you alive. Plink. Absolutely. Get a morsel. Making of a morsel is still good. I mean, if we get a making of a morsel and we put holdover on it, that's like good enough, isn't it? That's good enough to make one big unit that'll stay alive forever. Especially on this Animus. You're healing for 4, you're taking 1, but you still have 2 regen. I actually think we do Plink to see what we get. No lifesteal morsels, but we'll give you all stats. The Sweeper's doing a good job of keeping everyone locked in, although they are gonna die, but that's kind of what the Prismal Dust is for now. You're still dead. If we play this for 2 damage shield, you'll live. You're gonna get hasted, but I think you'll still be fine. And I can put a blocker out next turn. So I think we just want to keep building you up. There's the damage shield. Helping a lot. You know, yeah, we didn't get the packed morsels that could have given us a lifesteal morsel, but we kept you alive very easily. And I am noticing that, you know, our unit is scaling a little bit more slowly since we are not putting the morsels in there, but it's not gonna matter. You're dead. And we have Gem Trove, don't forget about that. That is a damage shield as well. Okay, now this is where we're gonna actually make some different decisions here. I still like the Kindle play. It's a long-term play, but I still like it. Although a spell maybe actually would have been better. And I honestly still like the Steel Singer, because it's a permanently scaling unit. Yeah, it's big, but it will scale. We want energy, I still think this is okay. And we actually have less morsels now. Now, do we upgrade a unit? We could upgrade Animus. We could upgrade Steel Singer, as opposed to trying to get a unit and melding it into the unit. This is where I died previously, he even shows it, that's funny. If we can make it through the fight, we can just get down here and then go to the Merchant of Steel. I mean, if we just duplicate Steel Singer, we can put Steel Singer inside a Steel Singer and make it a 40-80. But without multi-strike or quick or anything, then units would make it past us. So how do we solve the problem of the units making it past us? We really do need I guess you go to the unit shop. You do need to upgrade your units, and I guess, well, this is the last opportunity to get a unit. So if we don't get a unit, Steel Singer will never have anything else inside of it. Are we okay with the Steel Singer never having a unit melded into it, unless we meld the Steel Singer into it? I guess we kind of are. It's good enough on its own. There's no reason to go super heavy on the Hell Venting. So I guess we're gonna try unit upgrades. That was the thing that we really needed last time, wasn't it? So let's see how this changes things. Train Steward Infusion. Yeah, I guess technically you are correct. Although I don't think that's even a good type of correct. You know, there is an opportunity to do duplication down here, and there's a lot of opportunities to Divine Temple. Okay, so sweep, bigger sweep. Let's upgrade. God, and there is actually a quick. So we can make a quick Steel Singer. If we get multi-strike, that's fantastic. I'm even just gonna reroll to make sure we can afford anything. That's endless! That's so bad. I guess we'll just spend that money. That's very, I mean, this is kind of why I wanted to go down here and then have more money for here, so we could have put like a 25 on a unit and then still had money for other things, but sure. And now we're only at 40 packs too, instead of freaking 80. All right, so you go down, get buffed, get buffed. Well, that's never gonna work, so I guess we'll just put you down and accept that we're gonna be Ember Drained. And there's no room for a morsel, so that doesn't even work really. But we can still do it up here. Oh, except we really do need to play this. And honestly, you know, I think we need to make sure that that unit lives, so we'll give them the HP, even though I really wanted to give it to the one at the top. Gem Trove. You can take Lifesteal. We just have morsels to dump, unfortunately. Then you can take some healing for scaling. You can take a damage shield. You're actually living now. This has changed things, but I feel kind of bad about it because it hasn't really changed things the way I wanted them to be changed. If that makes any sense. Like we're still in a trash position, kind of. And I kind of hate that you're dying because I really wanted to buff the Steel Singer. I really want to get this Steel Singer buffed. But it's really hard to get him buffed up. Well. You know what? Maybe the problem was the Steel Singer to begin with. Maybe this is an Animus build, not a Steel Singer build. Restoring Retreat is definitely what I'm looking for to build one big floor, if we can get quick especially, but I still like it. Although in Graft, with holdover on the Steel Singer is permanent, you know, healing every turn. But we can still play this on the champion if we need to. Crucible Extension, Forever Consumed Grovel, 1 damage shield and some morsels. This takes a little long to get to in your deck, but Grovel is at least, you know, damage shield. And good morsels. We have a Gem Trove, but we can make this freaking free. Or free and holdover if we want, or something like that. So I am gonna take it. It's a good card. Now, do we want more units, or do we want to actually go for a meld and an artifact here? I think we want to get the units upgraded still. We failed to get them upgraded last time, and again, we're stuck with kind of just like a garbage endless here, which I don't really want. So I'm gonna upgrade the Animus to be tankier. We're gonna reroll. We got another quick, which is not what we want, so that's kind of garbage. We're not really getting good upgrades on the units at all. Like, at all. Days when they enter the room. Days when they enter the Pyre room. Blights and Scourges cost 0. Units get +5. That'll keep the tank alive. When a friendly unit is healed, deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to the amount healed. It's not great, but it's something. You're a sweeper with Harvest Tank. Enemy units appearing on each floor is not that much damage, and we have units, so. And this is definitely a situation where I think Steel Singer on the bottom is best. We can even give it a bunch of morsels too. Steel Singer might actually be, we can't give it a morsel if we put it there though. That's actually pretty lucky. And actually, I can force feed you a bunch of morsels, which I think I'm gonna do. So you're gonna go here. Now we'll do it. If only I had 2 of these. We need this thing to have Spell Chain. Then we can force feed Energy Morsel and then force feed another morsel, but we'll do it like this. I drew the Animus at the wrong time. But the Animus can still go here fine. Oh, but then we can't put the Steel Singer down. Unless I force feed you a bunch of energy morsels. And then you take 25 damage and then get 1 damage shield next turn. I mean, it's actually not a bad play. We'll have infinity energy this turn, or I put you down and force feed you 4 damage shield. I think we do it like this. You still get a damage shield next turn. And now my thinking is the Steel Singer lives as long as possible, and eventually we'll rely on the top floor for Relentless, probably. You do need this though. No one here sweeps. You're gonna be making it up, unfortunately. And you're quick, which is, the Animus being quick would have been a lot better, but we put upgrades on the Animus that we felt was important to have. Actually, you can have this. You can definitely take the lifesteal easily. I think you should take another sap, because you're gonna heal every turn. And then the morsels, I hate to say it, I don't even think you play them. We do need capacity, we need another unit, and I think we need to duplicate the Animus. I really do. I mean, 4 damage shield is just real swell. 2 damage shield is good too. If I descend you, I'll heal for 27, but I could just heal you for 10. You're only taking 45 damage. I can almost keep you alive with that, but not quite. Prismal Dust definitely does. You're taking 20. I don't think that's that bad. You have this, you have the root. You'll be fine. Yeah, I think we go... Actually, I think we go this, 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 this. Now you're healing 52. This floor is going to be a lot easier to take care of next turn. Actually, everything's dead. Actually, I think you get the damage shield. It saves 25 damage. We need capacity. If we're building around these morsels, we need capacity to make them stick around. Gain 8 energy. Yeah, well. And you're still healing. You have 12 regen. You're gonna kill the boss on your own, and you're gonna get a lot of permanent bonuses as a result of this. Actually, not quite. Not quite. You're not going to kill the backline units either, unfortunately. Now, a raw heal is worth 1 permanent bonus. You sweep, but the animus can easily sustain you. You'll die. You guys will die to 1 hit from Wildenton. I am tempted to Making of a Morsel play it, then gem drove it in order to allow it to be gorged, but that doesn't seem that important. Although it might let us live for another turn to get another stack of regen out of it, but this just heals us as is. And we got a lot of garbage in our draw pile. We could just give you both damage shield 1, which will let you live 1 more turn against this guy. Maybe do it like this. I really wish we could have given you lifesteal. I'll say that. The Pogs. Mighty Odin, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? We got a lot of healing. We went down to 2 regen. That's fantastic. Hit. Hit, hit. Oh, you're healing because of the lifesteal, but this is still a... I mean, it's as good of a floor as we're gonna get, I suppose. You're gonna sweep once and kill the backline units, then you're doing 12 damage per turn. We do 150, you're dead in 3 turns. You're not gonna make it past us, I'm not worried about that at all. Let's purge your lifesteal. Got some draw. Kindle up, we have 6 energy. And you're dead. We got one of them too. All right. Well, being at 55 is making a huge difference versus being at like 80. We don't need an ensnare. We don't need a pyre grow. We actually want more draw than anything else. Edge prior we don't care about. Although, Resolve, restore 5 health to friendly units. You put this inside of the Steel Singer, it's healing itself and getting permanently stronger every turn. Then you can duplicate it, descend it over each floor, and then you have 2 of them on the same floor healing each other. Boom! That's what we want. Edge Prior, welcome aboard. Now, do we need any of these? I actually think Shroud Mitosis could help us with the capacity problems we're having. We are playing morsels. When we get to the end game, though, we probably won't be, but for now, I think it actually helps us to get to the end game. Now, buying 2 trinkets is great. removing 2 cards and upgrading spells. What would we want? Really, I want Spell Chain on the damn Shroud Spike, and I want Frost on the Kindle or the Shroud Spike. Because we can almost build super units. See a Shroud Mitosis, take a Shroud Mitosis. It's a great card! And we are producing a lot of morsels. Merchant of Steel. We only have 1 upgrade that we need on Steel Singer. Really, I would be banking on a multi-strike, card removal, and Concealed Caverns. That's pretty good. So I'm leaning towards card removal and Merchant of Magic. Continue upgrading spells, get them cheaper, get them holdover. The cheaper we make our spells, the better the Shroud Spike's gonna be. We're gonna have more energy for it. And then here we can go to the Concealed Caverns and hope for something good. It's tempting to go Concealed Caverns here with the Merchant of Trinkets. Maybe buy a couple of good trinkets. What would we be looking for though? I don't know. Like I really don't know what kind of trinkets we would be looking for. We can look at the trinkets, artifacts, whatever. We could get clanless ones, so better trained stewards, conscription notice, cheater's hand would actually be pretty decent. Champion getting more health would be pretty good. Days when enemies enter the top floor is pretty good. X cost cards get +3 would be insanely good. So there are options, and of course we have Umbra. Mind Jacks would be kind of nice. We already have a couple from the Awoken path. Screw it. When you summon your second unit, gain 3 energy. That's very good. Faulty Loader is also really nice, but I think I'm gonna reroll. Damage shield 2 to the first friendly unit summoned each turn is also pretty good. I'm gonna do it. Now we're at 80 pack shards, but we're at orange midnight instead of red midnight. Playing a blight card deals 120. Summon units get +2. When you play a blight card, restore 5. I almost never take this, but we're gonna have no energy problems. We can play those purge cards pretty quickly. I actually don't think this is that good, Chain of Gems. But I'm gonna take it because we got the money for it. It means we're gonna have to like reroll immediately on the next shot, but we're gonna do that anyways. We're just looking for multi-strike. That's the only thing I want to see on that unit. On the Steel Singer. So we're a little high on the pack shards. A little high. But we can survive this. I think I like Wildenton at the bottom. We can consume the regen, apply the healing. Am I okay with them being the units? All bottlenecking though? Maybe I'd prefer to just have the Wildenton and the Animus at the top. Maybe I want them on different floors. I don't know. We desperately need capacity though. When we get capacity, this type of a problem is gonna be very easy to solve. because you're doing 36 damage immediately, and if I heal, we're gonna be at 24 HP. And the Animus will live and start scaling, but I might prefer you here, just... The question is, do we want them all on the same floor or different floors? If we put Wildington here, nothing is gonna ascend, so the Animus is gonna have nothing to do. But if we put the Animus down here, I mean, it's gonna die immediately. On its own, anyways. You have 2 damage shield. Actually, this is better than I thought it was gonna be. The rage sucks, but I think we got lucky that the rage was only at the top floor. Now, we have Plink and a Shroud Mitosis and the Shroud Spike. Can we get Plink to get us a kill? Probably not. Yeah, okay, didn't work. That being said, we're still gonna play Steel Singer on the top. And then we're gonna play this to consume it. We didn't draw anything useful, so that's our whole turn. The rage down here really sucks. We're not dead. I can just play this to get a kill, but I can also play Grovel. And we'll live. Really want the lifesteal on you, like so bad I want the lifesteal on you. There's extra energy. You might as well dump this. Saves us even more damage. And we could put the regen on you or on you and get you ballin'. You're already healing per turn, but let's get some regen on you. Okay. We're only taking 6 damage. I think we'll spread out the regen. Restoring retreat is nice, but we don't need it. We're guaranteed to draw the Plink. I think this is probably worth the Kindle, even though it would be good to hold for Shroud Spike. We really need to upgrade it. But I like it, because we can purge this immediately. Have the energy for the Gem Trove. We don't really need all this energy, though, but... I mean, if we play Gem Trove, we'll have the energy as is. So you know what? I think we just do it like this. Damage shield, damage shield, damage shield. Okay, do 120 damage to you. I guess we might as well play these. If we get a kill, that's great. Now we're healing for 11 on you. I'm gonna get you out of my deck. Why is one morsel's gaining 5 HP because of the talisman, the emblem, I think well, we could Gem Trove or we could Shroud Mitosis. I would like to look for a Lifesteal Morsel, which we didn't get. So instead, we're gonna dupe the crap out of this one. You're now 36 up. And I'm doing damage to you. I'm scaling you because I want you to, I actually want the bottom floor to die on Fel. I want the top floor to have to kill Fel, ideally. It's probably not gonna happen, but. So you're gonna get 2 damage shield. We got Kindle, which is not the right time for it. We were doing damage to Fel, because the bottom floor isn't doing a damn thing. You are doing 45 damage though, and you're only taking 396. That's actually pretty bad. But we have an 84 damage unit with 182 HP. May have screwed this up slightly. Now you're taking 600, that's pretty good. Still taking 600. This'll draw? Okay. I mean, I think it's worth 1 energy to get a better morsel, and then we'll just Shroud Spike it 12 times. Now you're 156 254 unit. Okay, I think we're gonna be able to kill Fel. I always underestimate how much damage Fel does when you have these pack shards, though. She is crushing it. I think you just do that. I don't even think it's really going to be that close, although we are taking 210, but we're hoping for good morsels. Actually, we're just hoping for 1 lifesteal morsel, and we got it. Now you're taking... We're still taking 180, but we're getting another heal trigger out of it at least. And if we could put multi-strike on this unit, it would be so good. Trample is also real nice. I'm also looking at the Kindle, like if we can get Kindle, Shroud Spike, we can make something happen with this. We can make a combo, especially if we freeze the cards. But I think actually the Shrouds, the Umberstone could be pretty good. It's good on the sweep, it's good on the multi-strike, it's good on our single hitting unit. They're only a 52 though, but I think we'll take Umberstone. We're looking for capacity. I would love to take draw, but we kind of have draw with the Winged Steel already. And we need to upgrade this unit. I would love to go here to the Merchant of Magic, but we need to upgrade the unit. Sealed Caverns, it could give us anything. It could even give us a good unit. I am dumping the Train Steward. Oh, thank God. No reason to reroll, we got what we wanted. Now, what are you? Spell Chain, oh my God. So Spell Chain, Shroud Spike is insanely good. Can we get quick? Oh, God, it's so good. That's what we want. We've been waiting for that. 2 ornate chests. You can take my Pyre health. Because when we get down here, we're gonna be spending a lot of cash. We might even wanna like spend a little bit of money purging right now, but we only have 2 units in the deck, oh my God. Okay, 95 pack shards. It's a lot, it is a lot. And actually, I think I will remove like the bad plinks, because at this point, they literally can't kill anything. So I'll spend to remove 2 of them. In fact, I'll spend to remove 3 of them. Will I? Let's save a little bit of cash. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work. Non-boss enemy units get +8. We actually can do this. We will kill the multi-strikers before they can attack. We'll only get hit by the Gilded Wing once. It'll hit for 18 instead of 10, but we can play morsels on our champion floor. Bramble Ash is useless. That's a very good point. We should have removed that. I do enough damage to kill you in 1 attack. That's all I care about. So Wildenton goes out. He'll take 18 damage, except not because of the damage shield. And more damage shield. And I'd rather you have health than damage or lifesteal. I want the lifesteal on this guy. Honestly, it's a very good draw. Now, lifesteal first, then you, then lifesteal. Sure. Now again, units are gonna kind of get locked up on the bottom floor. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I'm gonna run under the assumption that we're probably going to lose the bottom floor. I mean, this is real freaking good if this works. I didn't draw another morsel, but we get the Shroud Spike still in the discard pile. But this is a 14 +6/+6 Gorge. You're now 143 × 2, 139. And you have healing. You just healed it all. That's pretty good. Now, floor's getting mighty stacked. That's kind of what I want, I suppose. Jelly Twitcher, hey, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. You're my favorite background noise streamer, especially your YouTube Gungeon runs. I do make a lot of them. And Fuki Zosu, welcome as well. Mighty Odin says, I'm not convinced Steel Singer is necessary to the build. Steel Singer is going to be necessary late game, especially because if we start scaling it, what I'm going to do is play it. Where are you? Oh, that doesn't show me your actual stats. We're going to play it, descend it, and then on Divinity, we're going to have 3 big units on the floor, and then we're probably not even going to play any morsels. The Animus could tank on our own eventually and then descend her. That is true. If we can, depending on what, we're probably going to go for spell upgrades, depending on what happens. That'll make a huge difference. We might even double up on the Steel Singer just to have 2 of them and descend them onto their own floor, and then they'll heal each other. We've actually had that exact build in the past. So you having 1 lifesteal is actually very meaningful. You need the regen. He needs the regen, by the way, because he, being Steel Singer, is constantly gaining permanent strength every time he heals. I can't believe we are living. We're healing for 11. And we got Prismal Dust, and we have Kindle. So Kindle actually works very well with that damage shield, now that I look at things. In fact, I'm looking at this like, I think I put Kindle damage shield on you. So it's gonna be heal, heal. Oh, we should have played this first. Whatever, I'm gonna give you 4 damage shield. That was definitely a mistake, but it didn't cost that much. You're dying, which sucks. I can spike you. I can spike you. 47 damage sweep, and you're quick as well. So you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, and we take 5. You're dead. So we take 5, 8, 5, 11, and 18. 5, 11 is 16, 16 plus 18 is 34 damage. So if I give you 1 HP, you will live. Or if I put a morsel in front of you, you will live. But again, I don't really care if you die. I want you to live so you can get the value of the lifesteal and the regen healing. So I think I just Shroud Spike this morsel 8 times. Now you're a 200 times 2, 300 unit with 3 damage shield, 4 damage shield, sorry. Wildington dies, but I mean, the Animus is still alive. That's good. You know, I will give you some morsels too. Whoa, what a morsel that is. All right, things are looking pretty good here. You're dying in the first hit. That's understandable. You guys need to go. How the hell am I gonna kill you? If I keep, no, we need the sweeper. Right, so you guys are doing 100 damage every turn. Surprisingly, that's not that bad. The first unit you play has damage shield though. So I can get a lot more damage out of this Animus, but I can also do that, I think, just by playing a morsel at the bottom. 3. I'd have to play 2 morsels, but we're only getting that amount of damage out of this. I think we damage shield up here. Just keep stacking up this unit. I think we should have focused on keeping the champion alive a little bit longer. I forgot that we could get the sweepers here, but I don't think it's gonna matter that much. I wish I could retreat you down to 0, but I don't think we can do that. So instead, 6 lifesteal, 8 damage shield. We don't really need this much damage shield though. because we have so much lifesteal, and they hit so many times, so we'll just play those. I'll put another morsel in the deck. I mean, I think you're dead. You're dead. We're also taking technically no damage. Also, I think we're gonna give you a lot more health, and then more damage. We're quick as well. I completely forgot about that. So we actually have the advantage here. A small advantage anyways. Awake, Pyrogrow, Invigorating Solution. I think we need a big heal because we only have morsels and regen. So an Awake I think is totally fine. I don't think we need one of these. Crucible Extension could be tempting, but it's just not good enough. We need way more capacity than this, and we're already at capacity. So we skip this one. 29 card deck is fine. I absolutely think we want a Merchant of Magic. We can just take a random garbage upgrade if we want, or we could double Steel Singer. It's a quick multi-strike unit that heals itself, and if we put two of them on the same floor, they're very good together. So what do you go? What do you go for here? Do you go for Awake, being cheaper? Do you go for a Frozen or Holdover Shroud Spike? Do you go for two Steel Singers that you could potentially buff? They're quick, they're multi-strike. I actually think that you go for the spell upgrades. I think we need to keep our Wildington alive more. I think I'm focusing too hard on the Steel Singer, this being like a late game unit that can buff itself. Getting two of them out on the same floor, it is 300 damage that's quick with multi-strike and they heal each other. Okay, that's actually really good. How can I not go for that though? That's like too good. I know I immediately went back on my own word there, but I think it is good enough. We can keep the champion alive ourselves. The morsels can just go on the champion floor if nothing else. When you play our 20th morsel, deal 150 damage to all units on all floors. Sure. We have nothing else to spend money on. At the start of battle, summon a morsel miner in each floor. That's actually not that bad. Although consuming, oh, this just does damage. Now give me the morsel miner. That doesn't interrupt our capacity at all. Get a spell to cost -2. Purge cost -1. I might still take that, but I do think I want another Steel Singer. It's such a good unit. It is such a good unit. And I think I want -2 on probably the Awake. It's just a good heal, and we're gonna play it whenever we draw it probably. Restoring Retreat, we're gonna play just because we have to, because it's such a good card, because we need the Steel Singers to be on the same floor. But this is something that at 3 energy, it might be unplayable. At 1 energy, we can play it to keep our champ alive. And they're probably gonna be hurting at some point. I do kind of like that. Restoring Retreat, -2. It increases our shard limit a little bit, and it might not be worth it actually, now that I think about it, just because it's gonna be a little harder and all we got out of it was, you know, a little bit of extra regen on 1 card, but I still think it's okay. And yeah, Bramble Lash, I forgot that was even in the deck. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Buff and debuff Seraph. I don't think Seraph is gonna be that tough. I think Seraph is gonna be okay. Wait, did you get my damage shield trigger? You did. Oh, that's bad. I did not think that the top morsel would just get the damage shield trigger. That kind of sucks. But this is an amazing Shroud Spike turn. Why do we have 7 energy? Oh, because we hit Hell's Banners. Okay. What a weird setup. It's weird because it gets the damage shield trigger, but not the Ember Drain. It's a very strange situation. I think we play this. I think I make you a 95-100. I think we make Wildenton impossible to kill. You're killing my morsel, you son of a gun. You're gonna start scaling yourself. I gotta be honest with you, I think I just keep scaling Wildenton. I think I learned my lesson from the past and I say, hey, you're sweeping. I thought we would do enough damage to kill you, but that's not the case. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, well in that case, hey, I got another making of a morsel, so we'll just play it up here. Now we have Restoring Retreat. I would love to give you the heal, but I think I'll just give it to you. Nah, 143 is not enough. If I had a damage morsel down there, I think it actually would have been enough, but it's not quite enough. This is a weird one, but this actually does work quite well. No, there is a sweeper, but it's gonna die. So I think you having a damage shield is actually quite nice. Why did you go like, ugh? You can get that. Now we get 3 energy. It's enough to play the other Steel Singer, who's gonna buff himself and also help deal with all these units that make it up, and then we can just hit Seraph a whole bunch. Now I know I'm not playing the Kindle, I'm kind of waiting for a good Shroud Spike. Okay, you're a 6 damage sweeper with 20 regen, but you're gonna be stuck on the floor. I wanna give you this. That missed. That's fine. I should have given Trample to the one above. I don't think it's gonna matter though. So you're taking 21. This is the entire reason why I had the good Awake. Although, having said that, you're only taking 21 and we're about to shuffle. Let's build you up, Buttercup baby. I'm loving those guys being quick. Now this is what I'm hoping for. Great Shroud Spike opportunities. You're sweeping, however, dead, taking 90 damage, you're not even gonna attack. We drew a deadweight. I think we make you feed 12 times. Now you're 167. You're killing almost every unit in one hit. Giving you the trample would have been real nice. You would have wiped every floor immediately. Can I just say it? This is kind of working. Root seeds. Why don't you just take 5 damage shield? You're taking 2,000 damage. Actually, a descend from the Steel Singer down would be really nice right about now. But you're still taking 2,000 damage. You're You're also doing only 15 times 3, which is not that bad. Not that bad. I mean, the last run of Monster Train where I was fighting Fell doing 18 times 4, you're not even as strong as that Fell was. So I'm not that worried about you. I would love a damage shield, or a life steal. Damage shield's still probably the best, but that did not increase it that much. Can we get a plink maybe? We did get a plink. It's not what we want though. 2,800. It's actually like just Morsel Blitz, Blitz, burr, 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 burr. It's actually just about perfect though, because we're giving these guys, the Steel Singers, they're buffing themselves. One life steal would have been so good there. Yeah, I mean, you have 700 HP. You're not gonna make it. I mean, you're dead right now, and we have Restoring Retreat, but I want to see if I can make this work. Not quite, but hey, there's 12 energy, and then I can descend you and awaken you, so you're getting stronger, and then let's end it. Okay. All right, so this this run doesn't even count from the perspective of like unlocks, I think. What is it? Exile, exile? Have we done this one? Exile, exile. We actually haven't, but it's probably not going to count. But this is a fun build anyway, so I'm happy to do this again later. On another run, for real. With hopefully lessons learned. Which is really what I wanted, because I felt pretty bad about this to start with. You're gonna get stronger and can't, but I don't really care. We didn't get a single kill with that. That kind of blows. And by kind of, I mean it definitely blows. Might as well give you the morsel. If I play you at the top, you're gonna be taking damage, but I don't really care. I need to eat this morsel so it doesn't die. And we'll ideally descend that unit to the middle floor soon. Soon being as soon as we hopefully get a descend card. You are taking 22 damage. I kind of want to give you trample. I also want to heal the crap out of you. Let's heal the crap out of you. Regen you. As good as we're gonna get it. But we're doing a lot of damage and the Animus is buffing themselves. We got the Shroud Spike. That's exactly what we wanted. You can armor 10. I mean, I can give you... No one here sweeps? No one here sweeps. You're probably dying to the spikes. I can give you a ton of HP. That's not what I wanted to see, because I could build a great middle floor right now. 135 HP. What would you rather do? Because we could build the Steel Singer floor and we'll have 400 damage, quick multi-strike, no trample, and units won't be stuck in the middle floor. I think you Shroud Spike. I really do. I know we're gonna get hurt for a lot here. I think you play the Steel Singer and then Shroud Spike. I think you need the Steel Singer out, and this just keeps this unit alive forever. Hopefully. Although you're still taking 73 damage. I'm not gonna play the other Shroud Spike, I'm gonna wait on it. Why did I play that morsel at the top? That was dumb. This is also very bad and makes me really wish I had done the last turn differently. But we could draw Prismal Dusts. Gain armor 10, gain damage 2. Guess we should have played this first. All we got was a plink. It's not even gonna kill anything. So this is real bad, because these units are making it up. And our Steel Singers are almost dead. But because they were quick, they were stuck on the floor for another turn. I don't know how good that is, though. If only we got the Prismal Dust last turn. I don't see how we can kill these units. I really don't. We need Trample and Descend to show up within the next 2 turns. And possibly 1 turn. Lifesteal could do it. Lifesteal will do it. Apply damage shield 2 to the first friendly unit summoned each turn. 9 times 2, work quick, 91 times 2, hit, hit. This will actually live. If I play a morsel at the top, it's gonna die, but I need to draw to see what we get. We didn't get anything that was particularly great. But if we give you lifesteal, you will live, even though you're kinda gonna suck. 127 times 2. I could have given you Making of a Morsel, but I actually think the lifesteal is way better. Because now you heal. So we need Trample. I don't even think Trample does it. I think we need more than Trample. I just don't know what we need. I don't. 'Cause we're only killing 1 unit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we can do anything. I think our Pyre is going to take 800 damage. Because our champion died. I was focusing the champion too. And now we drew it. Yeah, I mean, I can descend you, but we have 12 with 290 damage moving up. So you're gonna do 100, not 120 damage. You're just gonna do a lot of damage. We're dead. Anyways, that was fun. I think this would have worked. I think we just needed maybe to focus the descend opportunities a little bit more. Like maybe if we descend earlier, like duplicate the descend card, descend the Steel Singer down, and then we have a better chance on the floors with all the units because we're all quick and doing a lot of damage. That might have been a little bit better. But that's a tough one. I don't know really what to tweak in that run in order to achieve success. But we tried a couple of different things and I think learned some lessons that and this is a lesson that I keep learning, I feel. I keep trying to build plays. Like I keep trying to say, okay, if we can just live to the 4th ring with 80 pack shards, then I can upgrade my units with 700 gold. And when I should probably focus on going to the shops with less money just to look for good upgrades. But that was close. That was very close. We just needed, I mean, honestly, we just needed to keep Wildington alive longer. Better morsel generation would have worked on that. Maybe we should have focused spells, because if we had Permafrost on Kindle or Shroud Spike, we could have held these cards for an opportune turn with getting great morsels that we could double up on. So there were plays. Maybe not upgrade the Awake. I don't know, but I had fun. I had fun attempting a couple of different things here. We just need to do better. We need to find a little bit of a better line with Awoken Umbra. Umbra, I mean, I hear it's the hardest clan. I don't know if that's primary or secondary, but the morsels were tough to get off the ground. And with cards like Shroud Spike, you really do need to get the right turn for the card, because you really do need to double up on a good morsel. Anyways, good attempt.